Higgs came along specifically to resolve these kinds of incidents. Alright, so no Higgs. Oh. Ooh. Alright. That got me. Hi there, friend. Today I bring you another small indie horror gem. Well, I hope it's a gem, but we'll see. This is Fear the Flesh. January 27, 1820. The continent Antarctica is discovered. December 14, 1911. Norwegian explorer Roald Amundsen and his team were the first to discover and reach the South Pole. June 23, 1961. The Antarctic Treaty is enacted between the United States, Soviet Union and 10 other countries with significant interest in the continent. This treaty prohibited nuclear testing, economic exploitation, and demilitarized the entire continent. This allowed for freedom of scientific research and permanent research stations to be constructed. October 15, 1995, the first meteorite with organic matter, believed to be of alien origin, is discovered. These findings will be proof of extraterrestrial life beyond Earth. November 13, 1998, the first exometeorite with living tissue is discovered. Alright, so we're dealing with aliens, aren't we? We're dealing with the maybe the flesh infecting kind of alien, I wonder. Where is the... Well, before I answer my journal. Oh, this looks like Resident Evil. Like the classic ones, right? I think they look like this. February 6, 1998. The last few days at the Frederick Madison station have been the same as ever. Can't believe this is the third time they sent us here. Hopefully, this latest batch of meteorites are enough to keep those brainiacs happy. I'm actually starting to miss the frozen pizza they serve at the main base. Anything beats instant coffee and trail mix. Just got to hold out a couple more days. Bert. Okay, so we are Bert. I mean, the trail mix surely is not too terrible. I guess it will get, I mean, yeah, it will get really tiring after 2 or 3 days, to be fair. You've reached Bert. Hey Bert, this is Lloyd. We got the Animal Crossing speech sounds. We finished examining yesterday's findings, got the meteorite cracked open and everything. I know you're on your break, but why don't you pay us a visit at the main building? I'd like to see what you make of things. Yeah, alright, I'll head out now. I still have to return the snowmobile anyway. We're gonna drive a snowmobile. That should be, you know, fun. Kinda wanna drive one of them, to be honest. Okay, so we can do this, but we cannot sprint. No sprint. Oh, we can crouch. Again, no sprinting option. And this is very desolate. This looks like we're on the moon or something. Snowmobile. Not a big fan of its gaudy purple, but it works. The main building is pretty close, so I can just walk there. What? But you just said you needed to return the snowmobile. How are you gonna return it then? But wait, I also don't get it. If why even mention the snowmobile if the main building is that one? I'm assuming it is. So what's that? Hey Bert, where are you headed off to? What? Over here, Bert? Okay. I guess we go there. You know, freedom of choice is just an illusion, friend. We don't really have freedom of choice. And not in this game anyway, I guess. The setting looks nice, by the way. Oh, looks creepy. But yeah, it's a cool setting, you know, apart from looking like a desert, but yeah, not bad. Oh, hey Stuart. Hey Bert, you coming to see the rock as well? Yeah, just got a call from Lloyd about it. Nice name, Lloyd, by the way. I like the name. I'm wrapped up with work for the day anyway. Alright, well you go in and let them know I'll join them in a second. Just want to get my feel of the outdoors for the day. Heh, sure. Yeah, I don't know if you... I mean, maybe the... I will say this. Okay, it doesn't look super nice. But surely the air is very clean here. Alright, it's blocked anyway. Was it blocked over there as well? I hate missing out on things in these games. I wanna get everything, you know, whenever I can. Now, in any case, this shouldn't be a long game. I avoided spoilers. But I think I read a few comments saying it will last around half an hour or something. I mean, I've seen videos on YouTube as well, but then it might last longer than that. Oh, hey Bert. Hi Hex. Weather has been pretty good lately, right? Yeah, let's be positive. It's not, you know, there's no snowstorms, so... I heard it'll get worse tomorrow though. Damn shame. Alright, I wanted to return the snowmobile keys. Oh, of course. That's what he meant. Sure, you can just pass the keys to me. Ah, wait. I parked it in front of my cabin. Again. Well, at least no one's using it tomorrow. I'll bring it back myself. Anyways, let's head upstairs. Lloyd's been waiting for everyone. Seems like it might be a pretty significant discovery. Maybe worthy of an award? That would be nice. I'd like to get an award myself. Hi Bert, thanks for dropping in. Seeing as everyone is here, let's begin. In short, we may have made the most significant discovery of our time. Proof of extraterrestrial life. Take a look. Oh. Yeah, it looks like a brain almost. The tissue cells have sustained damage from low temperatures, but the overall sample is remarkably intact. Our initial estimates indicate that it landed in the Antarctic several hundred years ago. Right, so this is old. Yeah, that's going to be one of the questions we'll be seeking to answer next. How it survived in the meteorite. This will be the biggest discovery in the scientific community when we bring the sample back to the mainland. Alright, that's it guys. I'm going to crack open some cold ones and blow some steam. What mainland? Did it say what team this is, like what country this team is from? Wow, this is exciting stuff. So I guess that means aliens are real. Does anyone else find that sample unnerving? I personally prefer my space rocks without living tissue. Yeah, me too. Me too. That's all we wanted to say. Couldn't have done it without your help either, Bert. Bert sounds like such a old person name, you know? Like, I get it, you know, it's in 1999, but... 1998, but you know, whatever, you know, still old person name. Started to feel a bit peckish. Maybe I'll get a quick snack from the kitchen downstairs before a research session tonight. Creepy mask? Would you really need a gas mask? I guess maybe you do. I mean, surely it's still well insulated, so... it's good against the cold, probably. You know what? Maybe in very low temperatures and with very bad weather conditions, the oxygen is not as dense, not as good. Maybe that's why you need a gas mask, just to get oxygen. I don't know. Look, friend, I don't know. Maybe it filters the cold air. I don't know. Oh, come on. There's still an hour before I'm supposed to get up. Let me guess. Something went wrong with the meteorite sample. Okay, so it is okay. I took a look at the exo sample with everyone. And while I didn't say it out loud, I thought it looked disgusting. I doubt Truman and Lloyd share my distaste, and are instead consumed in their research. Only a few more days now. Yeah, I mean, nothing else to see, I guess. Yep, it's me. Did something happen? Bert, here we have problem. Damn, there's so much interference. Can you repeat that? Just got need. Alright, you know what? I'll just head over. I'm not sure what voice to give anyone. And yeah, okay, the guys did mention worse weather. Yeah, now it's actually creepy. Cannot see anything. I feel like I have to... Yeah, I have to go through here, I feel like. I don't know whether it's terrible. However, I don't have the snowmobile keys anymore. Couldn't use it if I wanted to. Yeah, come on. Weird sample from outer space. Ancient too. And it's been damaged by the cold, but now it's, you know, defrosting, I guess. So, you know what's gonna happen. This is gonna turn into a very bad situation. It is a tiny thing though, so, you know, like it will cause trouble, but how? Is it like a headcrab kind of situation? You know, from Half-Life? Do we have zombies, you think? I mean, I know, it's... I'm gonna go look for myself, that's how we find out, but... I like theorizing, you know? Hey Bert, that's you, right? Come upstairs. We got a situation here. Okay. Hey Truman, open up. Something happened to Truman? Yeah, he's locked himself in a lab. And not only that, Lloyd's gone missing too. He's definitely still kicking in there, but he isn't responding. Now that you're here, I'm going to look for Lloyd. Let me know when you get through to Truman. You might know where Lloyd is. I'll make it sound more posh. I don't know, friend. I say we break in and see what's going on. These doors are tough, but nothing a crowbar can't pry open. We should have one downstairs, on one of the storage shelves. Yeah, we already... we already learned how to lean. Okay. A red star. Are we... well, I was about to say Soviets, but how? It's 1998. Didn't the Soviet Union fall by now? Okay, so we go downstairs through here. I mean, not bad. It's not a bad toilet. I mean, I'll be honest, it doesn't look bad. Looks... yeah, I mean, I guess... not super cozy, but... doesn't look terrible either. Oh, nice Moai statue. I mean, I would live here, I think. Yeah, I'm not saying I wouldn't get tired of it, but doesn't seem like a bad place. Right, so how do I go? I guess it must be, yeah, he did say it must be on one of the shelves, so... Because I thought I had to go further downstairs. There are more shelves here. Ah, there it is. I've got the crowbar. Alright, you work the bar into the door, I'll help push. Ooh. Holy shit, what happened in here? I have to eat. Okay, this is kind of zombie-like, probably. Doesn't seem like that blood is Truman's, but he's not looking so hot either. Now I'm really worried about Lloyd. What? Oh. Crap. Can this guy get any worse? Right, so power went out. Truman, can you hear me? There has to be some clue here that'll tell us what happened. It's a note. Observation report. Researchers on site, Lloyd Doyle and Truman Joe. Right, meteorite specimen was bisected. The two sections will be referred to as A and B. Specimens A and B react to physical touch. Surface of touch area dips down when prodded. A response as if it's pulling back. The reactions of B are noticeably weaker. Drips on water on A. A initially recoiled, but subsequent drops prompted very little reaction. Is this a hardwired reaction, or was it surprised? Drips on water on B. B responded similar to A. Passive observation of A and B yielded no results. Alright, so they don't do anything unless you do something to them. Dripped some more water on A, no reaction from A. No reaction from B either. Observed dark viscous liquid on the surface of A, darker shade. Can't just be residual water. Liquid has a strangely sweet smell to it. Lloyd. Not sweet, but more savory, like fish. Different observers perceive different smells? Oh, that sounds like... I guess it's looking to sort of mind control people. Maybe it's like looking for a host. And... yeah, okay. And if you are predisposed to being a host, it smells more nice, pleasurable to you? Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Tasted a liquid from the surface of A. Never had anything better. Need to have more. Truman bastard tried to stop me. Won't let me have to eat sample. Taste is good. Strange feeling. Eat first, recorded effects after eat. Okay. Bert, this is Hicks. Hey Hicks, we managed to get to Truman. I'm at the backup power generator. There is something else out here with me. Do you mean, did you find Lloyd? Oof. I don't know what is going on, but we need to take the snowmobile and leave. I'll stay with Truman and prepare some supplies. You can figure out what happened with Hicks. Right, and he still has the snowmobile keys too. Hicks said he's at the backup power generator, right? The weather is rough, so hug the rope lines through the snow. Must be that other building. Okay, sleeping quarters. But wait. So what, do I get no torchlight, no nothing? So apparently I'm the only one with my own cabin. Am I special, I guess? Won't budge. Must be frozen shut. Ooh, hub was even creepier in the dark like this. Ooh. Is this a... The Thing situation? Was it called The Thing? You know, that very famous movie, which I actually never watched, but it is so famous that I learned about it. It's the one with... Well, I mean, yeah, there's kinda... You know, a flesh monster like this, sort of. I don't know too much about it. I'll be honest, I've only seen a parody of it, where it was the Pokemon Ditto instead. Yeah, I know, I'm terrible. Because I know things very approximatively, I guess, and I haven't even seen the movie. Which I should, it's like a cult classic, right? You know, I wonder if... You know, that thing, whatever it is, the parasite or alien, whatever, I wonder if it was waiting specifically for, you know, the bad weather conditions. Like maybe it can sense, I don't know, humidity or temperature variation. I want to turn on the backup power, but this is nothing like resetting a breaker. Higgs came along specifically to resolve these kinds of incidents. Alright, so no X. Oh. Ooh. Alright. That got me. That's a good jump scare, actually. Because it's not annoying. Yeah. Yeah, he's not helping us. Fucking hell. Stuart, come in. Yeah, it's me. I found Higgs. He's dead. I think something ate him. Tore him up real bad. I can barely even look. You're the generator, right? Don't bother trying to turn it on. Getting the hell out of this place when you get back. Check Higgs' pockets, see if he has the snowmobile keys. Alright. Stuart, I found some keys, but not the ones of the snowmobile. Stuart, do you read? Damn it. I better head back. That's it, friend. Everyone is dead at this point, I think. It's only us. Yeah, now we're alone. But I was just attacked as well. It was Truman. He's turned into something unholy. I only took my eyes off him for a bit, just to get my things. I managed to escape outside before he could get me. Truman, the thing was Truman. It's still inside the main building. I think we should just forget about Lloyd and leave. I still need to get in the main building for the keys though. That's gonna be a big problem. I wanted to go back to his house, but I'll get lost. Can barely see anything. Oh, hey, here it is. What happened, Stuart? Can you move? Barely, but I probably need your help getting to the snowmobile. About that, Higgs didn't have the snowmobile keys. Right, guess he'd have them locked up inside the main building. Wish I could help you, Bert, but I can't go back in there. Not with this, like... Yeah, fuck. Truman, that monster that attacked me, its head changed shape. I don't know how it sees, but it hunted me like a predator. If you want to make it out, stay quiet and set aside. You're really going to send me in with that thing? I know I'm asking a lot of you, Bert, but only you can do it now. Right, well, I just have to get the snowmobile keys and get out, right? Yeah, they should be in a locker on the upper floor. But the upper floor, the door is frozen, isn't it? On the bright side, it's not a big building. But on the bad side, yeah, that's kind of the problem. It's too small. How are we gonna avoid the thing? So it is more of a zombie-like situation than you drink the liquid, you turn into a zombie, I guess. Maybe we should keep the flashlight close, like off. Oh, we don't need it. Oh my god. Is this good? I can sort of hear him, but I've trapped myself, haven't I? Oh, but I still had to go here. It's got me! I don't want to die! Well, we're dead. Oh. Ouch. I mean, I know it didn't sound scared, but I was wet in there when I realized we were dead. Oof. Okay, so the plan is maybe to pick the key and exit out of this trap area, I guess, as soon as we get the message. Like run a bit. Oh, come on. Wait, I can still make it. No, he's in the way. And I died again. Alright. So he doesn't just spawn whenever you get the message. He just hears you. No door there. Oh, come on. Is he gonna forget? No, he didn't forget. Oh, he did. No, he's breaking it down. Ah. I am dying way more than I should, aren't I? Oh man. Okay, I might make it. I might actually make it. Close the door. And leave. Oof. That took me many tries, but I made it. And our friend disappeared. But we got the keys, so we could go. At least we could save ourselves, you know? I can still run, though. So that kind of tells me that it's not over yet. Maybe. Oh man, I kind of want to see inside our house again. Nah, we cannot get in. Right, so what we need to do is pretty clear, I guess. But you know what? I feel like maybe there are some secrets or something. I don't want to miss out on anything. So, I will check up there. And I guess I will skip to the snowmobile if I don't find anything. Alright, nothing around the other generator either. But I think that's still not super clear. Weren't there 4 people? Like, we found 1 corpse. I guess maybe the corpses were completely eaten. That could be, to be fair. Because Stuart up there, there's nothing left. So maybe that's why we never found the 4th person again. I was just assuming it was the same person that turned into the zombie. But maybe no. Damn, start up already. Oh, don't tell me. Oof. It's coming. Oh my god, no. It's too fast. Oh my god. I didn't really get super scared because I kinda saw it coming, but okay. So, is that specimen B then? Or A or whatever, you know, because there were 2 specimens, right? Or maybe it's the main thing. And the zombie is more... Zombie is just the guy that, you know, that had a sip of the black whatever juice, you know, whatever it was. Okay. I did it? I think I did it. Somehow managed to make it back to main base. Once the storm passed, I returned with a different team to investigate the aftermath. The feature cold perfectly preserved those dead who we managed to find. The others, including the research sample, are missing to this day. Well, at least they are stuck in Antarctica, I hope. I hope they cannot get away from Antarctica. That was select. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, okay, so Truman, okay. The other guy was a zombie. Well, that was Fear the Flesh. Nice game, you know, I enjoyed it. It was pretty short, but I still found decent amount of enjoyment. Got credits here. Might as well show them. Not a lot. It's very short, but yeah, I enjoyed the game. Not as much as On Thy Knees. I like that one better because of the hidden lore. That felt like it was a much bigger game. And it wasn't that much bigger than this, technically, right? Because this one I did in half an hour. That one, you could finish, you know, one of the endings in probably 40 minutes. Probably 1 hour and a half for all the endings, or 2 hours, whatever. But, you know, it's not a huge difference, right? And yet this one feels a lot smaller because it doesn't have any hidden lore, no secrets, whatever. This one is straight to the point, I guess, which is fine. You know, I still enjoyed it. Good jump scares too. You know, I could say this game, maybe not as creepy as On Thy Knees, but it did give me a few good scares, just like the other game I'm comparing it to. So I do recommend you play it yourself. You know, have fun. You saw who the creators are, so you know, creators credited, I guess. But I will also obviously put the link, because I think if you liked it, you should play yourself. I do believe in, you know, supporting them. And yeah, I guess there's nothing else to say really. I hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, you know, give me a like if you did, share it with your friends, with anyone really, subscribe so you can see more. I do want to bring more indie horror games. I do want to make a proper playlist out of this. But I will also bring more Gmod soon, probably. Those are my most popular videos. For today, that's it. I'll see you next time, friend.